you do, runners, right now, just don't think about the 135 miles of scorching highway in front of you.
That means being focused on yourself, loving yourself, and taking care of your physical, your mental, and spiritual and emotional needs, because you are the only person that you have to take care of on this earth. You don't have to worry about anybody else, and make sure that you are doing well. You're focused on yourself, and your well-being is incredible, because when you start to let that slip, life becomes a rocky pathway you don't want to go down.
When most people feel like they hit a wall, they can't go any farther. What are you saying in your head when that wall comes?
Well, the wall, every wall, pretty much a lot of them have doors. I'm looking for a door to get through it and go to the next limit. That last 31 miles was something that I can't even describe to people. And she's like, we gotta get you to the hospital. And I just said, just shut up and let me enjoy this pain. I don't want anything to numb it. I had just climbed a mental wall that was amazing. And I didn't want anybody to take that pain away from me.
Imagine yourself existing across many alternate realities. In each reality, a different version of you enters a similar survival environment. The conditions are nearly the same: isolation, cold, hunger, uncertainty, and limited resources. However, each version of you is slightly different. One version is physically stronger, another has better survival knowledge, another is more disciplined, another is calmer and more emotionally stable. Some versions panic and quit early, while the stronger versions continue far beyond them. At first, the results appear to be determined by strength and preparation. The weakest versions leave first, and the strongest remain. However, as the challenge continues, something unusual happens. Even the strongest alternate versions of yourself begin quitting around the same period. The strongest alternate versions may quit around the same time, because physical strength, knowledge, and discipline can only delay the psychological wall. They do not automatically change the person's relationship with discomfort. The version that continues is not necessarily the one with the most willpower. It is the version that can accept discomfort without immediately escaping it, observe thoughts without automatically obeying them, remain focused on the present, recognize that continuing is still a choice, and maintain a sense of competence and purpose through small actions.
Short-term survival is all about the stuff we read in the manuals. You know, you got to make a fire, you got to get a drink of water, build a shelter, and all that stuff is important. But once you've been out there for weeks or months, you know, then long-term survival is all about calories and all about psychology. The longer you go without human contact, the longer you go without food that you're accustomed to, or you're living in an austere environment, it has a slow attrition type effect on you. And I think that's ultimately what breaks most people one way or another, directly or indirectly. Like if we're not running, we're wrong. Like we shouldn't just stop. And I'm really good at it. I've almost become lazy, actually. I'm good at just the art of doing nothing. Yeah, I think that our ancestors did a lot of that. They just existed. They just were okay to simply be and exist. And if I don't have anything I have to do, then why burn the calories, lay down and relax? Right.